end of week 18, and all the trimming is done except for the windows. I'm still working on that, but I've got the little corner sticks in the corner on every corner. Made the corners look a lot better. I've got all the attic covers made. They look good. I trimmed out the chimney on the corners, covered up those funky edges, and then I wrapped that little band around the top because you can't rightly put a piece of this up here. I mean, you can, but you'd have to make it kind of like I made this and cut it out, and I'm not going through all that trouble. And I think it looks good. All the bird boxes are finished. They don't look the best in the world, but they serve the purpose. And most importantly, I got some windows done. Got those two done. That one's done. Those two. But this one in the center, I'm telling you, it blew my mind. I mean, I knew it was going to look pretty good, but I had no idea it was going to look that good. I mean, it's pretty good when you amaze yourself. I haven't got this one done or these two. This one is done, but I haven't trimmed it yet. I'll also, you have to give me a couple weeks. I'm also going to make a video on how I do these windows. Building the windows, putting the glass in. Well, it's plexiglass, but I'll be. Give me a couple 3 weeks, and I'll try to get one made. Now, my brother-in-law came up with this idea. He asked me if I was going to put the little crosses in the windows, and which are called mullions and transoms, I believe. And I told him no originally. And here I am, I get out here, I get to thinking about it, and my wheels get to spinning. And I said, I'm going to try a couple and see how it turns out. That's the first idea I came up with, which is basically 2 sticks like you use for the soffits and fascia board. It's 2 sticks doubled up, laying flat against the window. But then I decided to do one like this where the skinny part is against the windows, and I think that looks a whole lot better. So that's probably what I'm going to do. They're not glued in, they're just stuck in there temporarily. And I got a little work to do on that one yet. It's a little crooked, but I think that looks a whole lot better. So I will probably go ahead and do that since I've seen how that looks and I like it. And I will probably go ahead and do most all of them that way. Also, I didn't time lapse putting those little center pieces in the arch. I tried to, but I ended up with a little bit of a snafu, and I got a little irritated, and I stopped the camera. I had to think a little bit, and later I figured it out. Where I cut a little piece of glass like this. This one, the glue went crazy on me and screwed up. Put it in there like that, and then I took a Dremel and routed out the inside of this with a groove where this would go up in it, and then I built that little piece to hold the glass in on the bottom and put it in there and put a little hot glue in it and glued it up, and then I built the main window to go inside. So I just had to stop and think on it a little bit and then got it figured out. That's what I come up with. I guess I could have the decency to explain how I did the arch. If you look close, it looks like a bent stick. But if you look close, it's actually 4 sticks glued together. Here's what I cut it out of. 4 sticks super glued together. Made me a little template of what it was supposed to be like and cut it out. Secrets Revealed, Volume 1. That's it for this week. And I'll be back next week with some more windows put in. Up next is a time lapse for doing all the trimming, the corner trimming, and I believe building those covers are in that time lapse, and then starting on these windows. So that's it for now. I'll be catching you next week.